Let's go ahead and get in the right mindset. Let's take our time to get to the top of the mat. Just stand here and breathe for a moment. Stand in your mountain pose strong. It's okay if you're just coming into class. Just gonna breathe here. Give me a moment. Let's go back to breathing. Find your breath. Find where you're supposed to be. Sorry, I didn't want to trip on that. And you can breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. Just for now, to be in the right mindset before we switch over to nose breathing. Breathe through your nose, out through your nose. Just really breathe all the way up. Hold your hands up and just lift slightly back. It's okay if you're shaking here. Come all the way up. And swan dive all the way down. And feel out this forward fold, okay? It's okay if you want to bend your legs a little. Or just find stillness. And when you're ready, come up to a flat back. You can put your hands on your knees, your hands on your shins. And come back down, bend those legs, and let's just step back. Go into chaturanga, into upward dog, into downward dog. And from here you can pedal it out. You can find stillness. Sometimes I like to roll out my ankle a few times since it's our first downward dog. When you're ready, push all the way back. And we're just going to lift up one leg. Whichever leg you want to start with, just remember that leg. Lift it all the way up. Ooh, my hips popped. And take it all the way to the center. Hold it here for a moment before we plant that foot all the way up. We're just going to stay here in a runner's lunge for a second. We're going to take our hands, the opposite hand all the way up. And then when you're ready, come all the way back down. Make sure you breathe here. I'm just going to plant that back foot with the toes on the ground. You're just going to look up. And from here, we're just going to come straight up. And if If you want to challenge yourself, go ahead and make yourself into a little moon. And when you're ready, bring your hands all the way back down. Really plant them down. And do a nice quick hamstring stretch. And come back up. We're just going to move through that a few times. Do about 5. And then when you come up to your last one, plant those hands, lift up that back foot again, and challenge yourself today. See if you can go on one foot, all the way into your chaturanga, into your upward dog, into your downward dog. And from there, pedal it out, move it back really fast. Take the time to lift up that other back foot, but keep your hip aligned. And then bring it forward. And just hold it here for a moment. And then plant that front foot. And we're going to take the same foot that's in front. I'm going to lift it all the way up and try to look at your hand. And bring your hand all the way down. Plant that back foot. Make sure your toes are completely planted. And we're just going to go up. Put your hands on your knees. If you feel like challenging yourself, please make yourself into a little moon. When you're ready, bring your hands all the way back down. And bring it into that hamstring stretch. And if we're just going to stay here, keep it simple. And it's okay if you're up here. That's not a problem. But when we move through it, try to keep your hands in one place where you're comfortable. So if it's right here, and you can move smoothly like this, and you just have to move your hands subtly, that's okay. And if you just want to keep on inching them up as we move through both this hamstring stretch and back and forth. And keep on moving through it. Let's do about 5 more. Go at your own pace. Let's meet and do one more here. Bring your leg all the way up. Bring that back leg all the way up, and you feel like challenging yourself. Keep that back leg lifted. Keep keep that leg lifted as we go into chaturanga, into upward dog, into downward dog. And this time we're just going to walk our feet to our hands. We're just going to come into a chair pose. And if you want to align your chair pose a little bit easier, I know I have a problem with this, just sweep up. And there you go. That's where you're supposed to be. And when you're ready, bring your hands all the way down into that forward fold. Slowly roll all the way up. Reach your hands to the sky. Just lean back a little. Then come back up. Let's go all the way back down. Swan dive down. It's okay if you bend your legs here. Come halfway up. Into your plank. If you want to hop here, you can. But I'm still going to keep on stepping back. We're going to go into our chaturanga. Dandasana. Upward dog. Downward dog. Just take that first foot you started with and lift it all the way up. Bring it all the way through. Hold it here. Hold it here. Now plant it. And this time, we're going to do a lizard. So you're going to take that foot right on the outside of your mat. And I like twisting a lot, so we're just going to twist up and look at your hand. This is a different type of hip opening stretch. And when you're ready, bring both your hands down. And if you want to stay up here, that's fine. If you want to challenge yourself, you can come on your elbows. And kind of open up that hip just a little bit more. And it's okay if that back leg hurts, to put that leg down. And just stay here. Breathe into this pose. The hips are such a large storage depot for a lot of tension. And it's so important that we open them up. And you're going to take your hands all the way back up. Lift up that back leg if you put it down. And center this leg all the way down. We're going to take it back into that one-legged chaturanga. Dandasana, into that upward dog. Into that downward dog. If you need to pedal it out just a little bit, go ahead, take your time. It's okay to move around a little in these poses, unless you want to find stillness today. And just find your stillness, be where you're at. Take your time and breathe. We're going to take up your opposite leg, lift all the way up. Come to the center and hold. plant that foot. And we're just going to move that foot all the way to the edge of your mat. We're going to take that hand, the same as your foot, and look up at it. And then bring it all the way back down. And if you want to, you can plant that back knee. Open up that foot just a little bit. And put your elbows on the ground. And the whole point of this pose is to find comfort and being a little bit uncomfortable. And when you're ready, bring your hands all the way up. Slowly plant both the feet down. And take that foot back into that one-legged chaturanga, into that upward dog, into that downward dog. So from here, we're just going to lean back a little bit, and we're just going to come up and hover just a few times. We're just going to go back and forth 5 times. So go back into that downward dog. And just come and hover and hold it here. And go back into that downward dog. Back into that downward dog and hover, and then put your knees down. Go into a nice comfortable seat. And we're just gonna I'm just gonna face you guys because we're gonna go up to a center spin really fast. And be wherever you are today. And really be where you're comfortable today. So we're gonna start by just leaning forward, just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Because the real goal is to just keep your feet up. Keep your toesies up, not like this, not like this, not like this, just up. Normally, keep your back flat. And just breathe here. You can even see what it feels like to close your eyes if you want to. Just take your hands all the way back up while your eyes are closed. And just slowly go to your right side and reach down as far as you can. And if you want to, you can touch your knees like this, or you can reach towards your ankle. Or you can just stay here and just reach. It's all up to you. This is your practice initially. And when you're ready, come back to the center. And we're just going to switch over to that left side. Actually, we need to give the middle a little bit more love. And see if you can go down a little bit farther here. Can you put your elbows down? If not, just stay where you are there. So your back straight. While your eyes are closed, check in to see where your body is. And then, when you're ready, go to your left side, give it a little bit of love, see where you're at today. And it's okay if you're like right underneath your knee, just try to get down there. Or you can just be looking at this side. There's no problem with that. And then come all the way back up. Come to the center. And just breathe here. You can even put your hands underneath your thighs and see what that feels like. Just stand all the way straight up. Not stand, sit all the way straight up. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and bring those feet in and shake them out. Okay. We're just going to bring those feet in. So this is going to be an interesting pose. So you're going to take your left ankle, or top base of foot, and just try to put it on top of your right knee. So it's okay if your knee's up here. Please modify wherever you are. If you need to bring it all the way down here, that's totally fine. If you're like, today I want to challenge myself a little bit more, try to bring that other knee down. And just let it slide to where it comes down just enough. Okay? And we're just going to do a subtle twist here. We're just going to take our hand all the way up, our right hand, and just twist. And just look, don't try to crook or anything, just look over. And then come back to the center. Really breathe in to this hip. Even if you need to give it a little bit of a massage over here. Just with your thumb. There's sometimes just a few places that we just need to like, it's okay. It's okay. You're fine. And we're going to take up that opposite arm. We're going to take up that left arm. And just twist to the other side. Come back to the center. And here's a nice challenging part. Bring your hands all the way up. Bring your leg out, your other leg out. And then bring that opposite leg underneath and your top leg over it. If you can. If you can. Totally fine if you can. Bring your hands down, readjust if you have to. Because I'm right here, like, right where the knee should be. I feel like I should be up here, but it's totally fine that I'm down here. And it's okay if you have a block or a book to put under yourself to kind of lift yourself up a little bit. That will help out a lot. And we're just going to take up that left hand. This is my right hand. My right hand, and just twist. See how this hip feels different from the other. Come back to the center. Massage this other hip just a little bit. Just a little bit, just pick it up. And just see what your hip needs. Does it need a little bit of pressure? Like really figure it out. And then let it all go, come back to the center. And now let's lift up that left hand and twist. And let's come all the way back down to that center. We're just gonna let those legs go. You can shake them out, you can move them. We're just gonna come and lie on your backs really fast. Just gonna roll like a bubble a few times. And I'm just gonna take advantage of opening up our legs right here. Close your eyes right here. And then when you're ready, put those feet out. Move in into your Savasana. And just breathe. And slowly come up into fetal position to one side, to crisscross applesauce. Bring your hands all the way up to your heart center and namaste. I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much again for joining this practice. Thank you.